Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for a CD collection video, and this is for CD collection video 20 that I know I've been taking a break from CD collection videos since last month because I've been so busy this whole month for reviews that I haven't gotten a chance to do a CD collection video, and sorry, it's like really sunny out. And if you notice, I'm like so red on my neck and all that, because I was out in the sun today and had to work a few hour shift at work, and it was pretty fucking hot. But yeah, I'm gonna discuss what I'm gonna be talking about in this CD collection video, for which albums I am gonna talk about and which songs I liked from them, and let you know my thoughts on these CDs. So let's start with Tame Impala's The Slow Rush. Now, I actually did enjoy this album. I did give the songs like 4.5 out of 5s, pretty much all of them, but they're pretty solid songs. One more hour, the final track was very good. I really enjoyed it. It was 7 minutes, but it was very enjoyable. One More Year was a good one. It is the opening track. So I think it's like a 57-minute album if I remember correctly. But I really liked it. Lost in Yesterday and Is It True are gotta be my personal favorite songs. Breathe Deeper was a really good one too, so I really liked that one. Instant Destiny was very good, so was Borderline. Posthumous Forgiveness, if I'm saying it right, was a very good one. So I'm glad I did purchase this album. I got it back in almost late June. Not late June. I got it back in January, I meant to say. I'm getting my months wrong. Please forgive me on that. But yeah, the first album I talked about was Tame Impala's The Slow Rush, and definitely get a copy of this if you haven't gotten it yet, because I think you'll really enjoy this album. Alright, the next album I'm going to talk about is Grey Days Amends. Now, this was with the late Chester Bennington, who did pass away 4 years ago, which, rest in peace, Chester, you will be missed. They dedicated these songs to him due to his passing 4 years ago. Almost 4 years ago now. So yeah, I really enjoyed this Amends album. It was really good. B12 was one of my favorite songs. Just Like Heroin was not so bad. I wasn't sure what to think of it at first, but it's growing on me. I wasn't used to Chester screaming like the way he screamed in that song, so the redone version makes it sound alright, but I don't know. Moray Sky was one of my favorite songs. I like it lyrically. It's got really good lyrics on it. Yeah. But I think the chorus is really hits you in the feels with that song, Moray Sky. That if I had a second chance, I'd make amends, only to find myself losing in the end. So pretty deep and sad lyrics right there. What's in the Eye was good. I do like The Syndrome. That was pretty good. Soul Song was a very good one. It really touches the soul and really hits you in the feels. So there's a lot of good songs on this album that I really enjoyed, like Sickness sometimes, and other songs like She Shines was not so bad, and Shouting Out was a pretty solid closer. I only got the regular edition because I didn't want the Walmart edition. I was like, screw the Walmart edition, I don't really care for it. So yeah, I got Grey Days' album Amends, and this is the second album I talked about. Definitely get your copy if you haven't gotten it, and yeah. The next album I'm going to talk about is Dua Lipa's Future Nostalgia. Now, this is actually a year old as of today, because today's the 1 year anniversary of it being out for a year, which I really did like this album. I wasn't sure what to think of it at first when I first heard it last year, but it's good in its own way. Physical is one of my favorite songs. It's got to be out of all of them. I think Physical I would pick as my personal favorite song on the album. Sorry, I kind of burped for a second. Please forgive me on that. Future Nostalgia was a very good one. Levitating was pretty solid. Hallucinates, not so bad. Love Again, I'm starting to like Love Again a bit. So yeah, Don't Start Now is pretty good too. Future Nostalgia, if I did mention that, I'm really sorry. Good in Bed, the explicit version, which I did get the explicit version from Amazon, of course, which I usually buy all my CDs from Amazon now, because I don't usually go to the store for it, but still, I did enjoy this album for what it was, and I definitely would recommend getting a copy of this album. Only just the Future Nostalgia, not the club remix. I don't care for the club remix that came out back in August. I really don't care for it. So yeah, the third album I talked about was Dua Lipa's Future Nostalgia. The fourth album I'm going to talk about now is Make Them Suffer's How to Survive a Funeral. Now, I really did like this album a lot. There's a lot of great screaming from the lead singer, which I gotta really go back and see what the lead singer's name is, because I tend to forget sometimes. But yeah, this album was pretty dope. There was a lot of great songs off this album. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if I can find the lead singer's name for the band, but it doesn't seem like I can. But no, it doesn't have a band members are this and that. Oh well. Yeah, I enjoyed Erase Me. The Attendant was really good. That's Just Life was an amazing song. Bones, I wasn't sure what to think of that, but it was great screaming wise from the lead singer. I think the lead singer's name is Sean. I'm not sure. You'll have to remind me in the comment section below if I said it right. If I didn't, just remind me in the comment section below, because it's been a while since I've listened to this album, like a few months now. Was the last time I heard it was January 26th. Falling Ashes was a great one. So was Drown With Me and Fake Your Own Death. And the title track, of course, is very good. So I think the last two tracks were my favorite off this album. The How to Survive a Funeral. So the fourth album I talked about was Make Them Suffer's How to Survive a Funeral. And I'm really glad I own that album. The next album I'm going to talk about is Taylor Swift's Folklore. Now, I finally got my hands on it back in late January, is when I got it from Amazon, of course, because I've been buying from Amazon lately. I actually do want to buy Evermore. It's just right now I'm waiting for a better price for it, which I'll probably find a better price for it eventually. It's just gonna take time. I did enjoy Cardigan. That was a really good song. The Last Great American Dynasty was a pretty good song. It's hard to read the writing somewhat from a distance. Exile, I really enjoyed, featuring Bon Iver. Hoax was very good. Epiphany is one of my favorite songs off the album. Mirror Ball was pretty good. 7 was really good too. I've never got to mention it in the video I was trying to make. 7 was one of my favorite songs. So is Betty. And The Lakes is the bonus track, and it did pretty good. So yeah, I really enjoyed this album for what it was. This Is Me Trying is very good too. So there's a lot of songs off this album, but it runs a little over an hour. So it's a very enjoyable album. I highly recommend you get your copy of this new Taylor Swift album. And the album I just talked about was Taylor Swift Folklore. So definitely grab a copy of this if you haven't gotten it, because it is worth it. Alright, the next album, this is probably going to be the last album I'm going to talk about, then I'm going to close out the video. The next album I'm going to talk about is Smith & Myers Volume 1 and 2. Now, they said it wasn't an album, and then they pretty much say it was a EP, and I'm like, what the fuck? But it has 10 songs on it. It technically is an album, not an EP. I'm just like, Wikipedia, man. Not Mad Enough was one of my favorite songs on Volume 1. I think Volume 1 was better than Volume 2, in my personal opinion. Rockin' in the Free World was a cover. Neil Young cover track or whatever that they covered. Smith & Myers did. The Weight of It All was one of my favorites. Panic I really enjoyed. Coast to Coast is one of my favorite songs. Since You Were Mine was not so bad, and Unchained Melody was a very good closer to the album. Then you get to Volume 2 after you finish Volume 1 on the CD itself, and it plays Bad at Love, and that's not a bad one. Bad Guy was not good, in my personal opinion. Rebel Yell was not so bad, the one they covered. Like You Never Left was pretty solid. One More Time was good. Don't Look Back in Anger, I think, is a cover. I'm not sure. I'd have to really go into it. Losing My Religion, of course, is a cover, and I don't mind this version of Losing My Religion. The REM one is not so bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of REM, in my personal opinion. I never really cared for them. But yeah, still, I think Volume 2 was the weakest, but Volume 1 was better. So I'm still satisfied that I got it, but it does have a lot of cracks on it, because I almost thought I broke the CD one day when I dropped something on it. And I was like, fuck, I hope I didn't waste $12 on this album and it broke or whatever. So it'd be like, damn it, I wasted $12. But still, it worked eventually when I got home, and I'm glad it did. So the final album I talked about was Smith & Myers Volume 1 and 2. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of this CD collection video 20. Sorry that it's very long. I do gotta end this video shortly. And if you like this CD collection video 20 that I did for you guys today, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can, support the channel. I will be returning to you for a movie review tonight, or I'll try to at least. I gotta see what I'm gonna be doing tonight. If not, you'll see movie reviews tomorrow. I was gonna do more videos today, but I don't know what my schedule's gonna be for today. I'm gonna at least try. So definitely stay safe. Take care. Hope you enjoyed the CD collection video 20 video. And I'll see you in my next video.